Good evening, dears. Welcome into your pondering hour. We're going to start something a little different with these. Exactly 10 minutes. I'm getting better. We're going to start something different with these. I thought about when encouraging people have tried to help me navigate things in my life that I've either felt too close to, or maybe I was afraid to look at things myself. And also, I think it runs along with the theme that when you ponder something, you're usually not staring directly at someone or anything. Your mind is off in the stars. Or you're looking down deeply into something or trying to feel something within you. So outside of the shifting scene, I will also cast my gaze around more, because I don't want there to be this demand. This is simply a place for you to ponder, or as I like to call it, Ponderville. I want you to be allowed to not have to respond and to just be present. And maybe there will be some prompts for emotes. So tonight, for example, if you feel like you haven't started, I would like you to emote a traffic light if you feel like you're at a red light with your dream. If you feel like you have planted some seeds, or you're slowly starting to grow towards your dream, I'd like you to emote a little plant. And if you're just here to listen and to hold a light for someone else as they're in the dark and trying to find their way, I'd like you to simply emote a candle. Pondering Hour is not really for chatting. It is for gentle thoughts. It is for you to feel held. It's for you to just be accepted where you are, and for someone to just lovingly speak over you and give guidance that maybe you don't know exactly what to do with something right now, and you don't have to. And when you're ready, then you can come back to it and touch it. But for now, the only thing you need to do is just allow your mind to be open. Just like that. Thank you, dear Maud. So we're going to begin, as we always do, with our full body scan, or our yoga nidra. I invite you to sit comfortably with your feet on the floor, flat, your back flat, supporting you against something. Or if you would like to lay down and allow this to help you to ease into your dreaming hours, please make sure that you're comfortable and make sure your home is locked up and no candles lit in case you do fall asleep. And just make sure that you're comfortable wherever you are going to rest. I sometimes suggest that people place their hands one over the heart and one over their belly. This helps for two reasons. One, it makes sure that you are utilizing what is known as diaphragmatic breathing. And this is where you're breathing down into your belly and not shallowly into your chest. When we activate diaphragmatic breathing, not only do you take in more oxygen to your body, that thereby allows you to really slow down and settle into your thoughts. It helps to calm anxiety as well, and it helps you to feel more grounded in the moment. If you are someone who suffers from panic attacks or anxiety, then you'll understand that very shallow, quick breathing happens in the chest, and we don't want that right now. I want you to take in all of you. It is a very loving act to breathe fully into your body. To take up space is what it allows you to do. So, please make yourself comfortable. You can have your eyes closed completely, or you can just have a very soft gaze looking downward. If you practice any other principles of Buddhism, you'll understand that when you go to sit for your meditations, that you usually will sit softly looking down. So maybe you can incorporate that into your practice. Sometimes I think when we close our eyes, it also is a physical cue to the brain to shut things out, and that's okay. But sometimes you need to allow yourself to still listen while you're closing out the rest of the world. So, let us begin, my dears. I'd like you to begin by seeing a soft blue light, almost like the light that's coming in from the left side of my screen, or the soft blue of my butterflies. You can even imagine that if it helps you. One of Somnium's little butterflies landing gently at the very top of your precious head. And a soft, enveloping blue light starts to gently glow from that butterfly. Blue is often associated with relaxation, so that is why we use that color very often during our body scans. And as you allow this gentle blue light to softly hover above your head, it is going to be like a soft cascade as we move down your body. And it will pull any tension, anxiety, worry, shame, any heavy feelings or anything that is blocking you from being able to be fully present. We're going to allow that gentle cascade of blue to wash everything away. Now, at the top of your head, I'd like you to notice any heaviness that you may feel, any burdens that have carried themselves to your evening and resting hours, anything that makes you feel like you need to drop your head and rest. And in gently noticing it and acknowledging it, it slowly dissipates into that blue, soft light. Now, move that beautiful blue light over your beautiful face, over your eyes, your forehead, your nose, your cheeks, your jaw that maybe you've been clenching today, or your lips that maybe you've been biting. Allow that beautiful blue light to cascade even over your ears, the back of your neck, and as it touches each of those areas, any heaviness, any tension is slowly melted away. Now, we allow that soft blue light to continue to travel down to your neck, the place where you've been making yourself known today, your thoughts, your feelings, your desires, your dreams, maybe even some fears are caught there. We allow the gentle blue light to dissipate that energy and carry it softly down. Down to your shoulders, where sometimes it feels like the weight of the world is just a little too much. To your heart, that is the safe house of the most precious parts of you. Down your back, that helped you to stand in the face of adversity today, even if that adversity was just opening the windows to look out into the world. Because sometimes even that can be too much. We allow the soft blue light to pull that energy down and wash it away from you. And now we move to your belly. Maybe your tummy has your hand resting on it, and you're observing the rise and the fall of the very essence that keeps you going, that helps you to be here right now. But our tummy can also hold all the knots of worry, all the heavy concerns from our day, the things that we keep swallowing down that have been fighting to come out. We allow that beautiful blue light to gently swirl like a nice, gentle spring water and collect all of that heaviness and gently push it down. The rest of your worries and concerns from the day. And now we move to the lower back, or maybe now it is breathing into the mattress, telling you thank you for letting me have this rest finally today. Down your thighs, cascading ever so softly over your knees that have truly also done their part, helping you to be bendable or malleable to life and the many blows that it may have dealt today. And following this gentle blue energy down over the calves and the front of your legs, where they may be sore, but they are thankful that they got the opportunity to do their job and help you walk the path that you're on in this life. And finally, your two little feet that truly helped you stand tall, that carried you where you needed to go today, and that are allowing you to now just relax. The soles of your feet, each and every single little toe. That blue light envelops everything now, each part of you. And as that energy sits at the bottom of your feet, I want you to see it now perfectly all encapsulated in that soft ball of blue light. And I want you to know that you are not carrying anything heavy anymore. And in your mind's eye, I want you to see that blue ball pop and that energy dissolve and float away from you. No longer anything that you have to be concerned for, at least right now. And as you lay here or sit quietly, enveloped in peace and relaxation and wonder, I ask that you allow your mind to be present and just listen to the soft sounds of my voice, the gentle pondering that I have for you tonight, the weight of waiting. Tonight, We sit at the intersection of our dreams, waiting for that proverbial light to change. Waiting for the world to stop and be in awe of what it is that we have to offer it. Waiting for everything to perfectly align so that we can cross that passage safely with our heart's deepest desire. No rushing. No fear. No mistakes or wrong turns even. But life doesn't work that way, does it? No matter how precious or pressing or valuable our dream may be, the light doesn't change when the stars align just for you or I. Life changes when it wants to. And it moves on. And it carries the beautiful landscape of dreams with it, wherever it goes and flows. And unfortunately, sometimes we're not a part of the dream at all. Sometimes we're not even considered. Sometimes dreams are just realized. So tonight, I want you to ponder, what are you waiting for the perfect moment for? What are you waiting for the perfect moment to do? The first layer. What are you waiting for? Is there something that you've been saving for the world for someday? A gift, knowledge, a spark of genius that you have. Maybe you're waiting for the right person to talk to. Someone who'll just get it. Maybe it's a decision. Right place, right time. Sometimes you can be ahead of your time. Or maybe you're waiting for you to go back and open that dream in your mind that you keep putting away, and maybe waiting for when it feels just right in your own mind. Where do you feel it in your body? Will you know what perfect feels like physically? Maybe you won't have that tightness in your throat when you go to talk about it. And maybe your chest won't feel so heavy, like it's too much for you to hold. Maybe your hands won't be clenched because something's telling you, I'm ready to let go. How does that hesitation show up in your body? Sometimes we can feel our feet even stop ourselves from moving towards something. Can you be honest with yourself and ask what would happen if the perfect moment never arrived? Do you think that you would even still try? Or would you let your dream die, trapped inside of your chest, in your clenched hands? At the tip of your tongue? All that beauty and wonder. And if the right time never presents itself to you, can you still justify the dream? Let's move a little deeper. Because what sits beneath the waiting? Have you ever pondered that maybe what you're waiting for is not a moment? Maybe it's permission. Maybe it's validation or support. or certainty. Maybe the perfect moment is actually a sign that you're waiting for, that you won't fail. What if the perfect moment is just the story that you tell yourself? Because that's actually what keeps you from beginning at all. Maybe outside of just beginning, you're afraid to even share your dream at all. Because that would mean you actually have to take yourself seriously. And you would have to really commit to it. I don't think any moment in life is ever perfect. Not like at the movies. But I think what's more important is understanding that it's really never taking a risk. Remember last week we talked about how procrastination can disguise itself as a protector of failure. If you don't take the risk, you will never fail. And you also won't have to carry the disappointment or the shame or the loss of investment of money and time and energy and everything else that you poured into your dream. And that is a very heavy burden to carry. I want you to try to move a little closer now to allow yourself to become more intimate with why you're waiting. Because now I'm gonna ask, if you didn't have the perfect moment, If you never received the validation from someone or something financially or anything else, what if you started right now with what you have? What does that look like? How does that feel in your body? Even if you feel like you're afraid, even if things don't look perfect. What if you just take one step forward with what you have right now? The dream no longer sits in your chest or your hands or your mind. Now it's on paper. Now it's in the form of sketches or a chapter. Now it looks like an email to that company you wanted to pitch your idea to. Now it looks like you just saying yes. Sometimes I think we need to ask ourselves whose voice it is that we're really hearing when it comes to starting what it is that we want to do for ourselves. Maybe the voice telling you that you don't have what it takes right now, or just wait a little bit longer. Maybe that's not you at all. Maybe you is the small, tiny, hushed voice that says, I'm ready now. Even if it's shaky and trembling and squeaky. It's the one that's not running away. It's the one that's always there, always supporting you, even when you have nothing at all, even when you're standing by yourself. Your dreams don't ask you to be perfect. They never have. The dream comes alive in you as you are, when you're broken, when you're tired, when you don't have all the money in the world. When you feel unworthy. The dream never lingers. It is ever present with you. And I want you to remember that. Your dream is not born in a perfect moment. Your dream is perfect because it's you. You don't have to run towards it. It's okay if you fumble and if you need to take breaks. It's okay if you can't even see the complete clear path forward. Just take a step. Write a page. Daydream more. Move towards that intersection. Because as we know, the pedestrian always has the right of way. And maybe you'll find that life will start curating itself just for you. But it won't do that if you never take that step forward at all. Thank you for having the courage to be here tonight. For even giving yourself the opportunity to open your mind to something that actually might push you in the direction of realizing your dreams. I think that's powerful. And as your dream siren, I endlessly believe in you. I would like to bring us to a gentle closing with one of my favorite quotes that I think I'm going to start saying at the end of each of our pondering hours. This quote is from the author Araya the Mountain Dreamer. And I'd like you to take it into your mind and your heart as a gentle meditation. And allow yourself to breathe deeply, to drink these words into you as I say them. The quote says, "My invitation, my challenge to you here is to journey into a deeper intimacy with the world and your life without any promise of safety or guarantee of reward beyond the intrinsic value of full participation." Good night, dear dreamer. Good job. Ayasumi.